All right, guys, here we go with some more SBF basketball. Tonight, we have an absolute banger for you. We've got the River City Stallions taking on the Southeast Hoopstars. New faces on both sides. Juan Jose, the number 3 overall pick, going to make his Hoopstar debut off the bench tonight. As for the Stallions, they made it to the championship last year. They're looking to do the same thing, except this time bring home the hardware. They added a couple of new faces as well. Even into the starting lineup, you're going to see Xander Blue there. Up top, guarding Victor Lynn right now, is a rookie making his SBF debut. Victor Lynn attacks the rim, can't get it to go. Khalil Fox, great defensive play and a rebound, but he loses it. Hershey Allen comes away with it. Hershey to Michael, then gets blocked. Victor under the rim, blocked again.
The ball goes to your home team.
Kenneth Michaels protecting the rim like none other. What a block. What a tone setter. These Hoopstars were one of the most dangerous teams in the league last year. Honestly, it should have been the Hoopstars taking on the Bobcats in the championship. But unfortunately, being in the same conference prevented that from happening. Early 3 there for Hershey Allen. Quinn kicks out to Xander Blue. Xander back to Quinn. Screen coming up from Rockwell and Michaels. Rockwell has it up top. Rockwell kicks it over to JUWAN. They're running out of time. Quinn pulls, mid-range jumper. That's no good. Stallions offense struggling right now to get anybody open. And Michael Self going up strong. Great body up there by Byron Rockwell. Here comes Xander Blue, the rookie. And he loses it. Hershey Allen with 2 steals so far tonight. Hershey going to hand it right off to Sean. Sean kicking it back to Victor Lynn. Got to be careful with Victor Lynn. Great 3 shooter. Victor passes it up to Hershey, who's under the rim. Blocked from Michaels. Double block. Kenneth Michaels erasing people's shots down low. JUWAN Quinn fires a quick 3, ties it up. Kenneth Michaels looking like an elite rim protector this game. Sean trying to blow by JUWAN, gets it poked free. Under the rim. That time it was Xander Blue with a block, and then Michaels with another block. Lynn tried to save it, but it's out on the ball. It's out on the Hoopstars. Stallions will take over. Stallions have a pair of young rookies, JAKOBE, MAMBA, and Kevin Alexander. Rockwell over to Fox. Fox fires a 3 and got it.
Timeout.
And quick timeout there for the Hoopstars. They're going to talk about it. Wondering why their offense is relatively stagnant so far in this game. This Hoopstars team, they run an 8-man rotation, which leaves some of their players a little exhausted by the time the game ends. But what it does do is allows them to become very consistent, and they look clean all the time. They've got great team chemistry with their group. Michael kicking it out to Sean. Great pass there. Sean pulls 3 ball. He got it. That's somebody that I'd like to see take a step up in year number 2. Mr. Sean Self. Screen set from Michaels. Over to Xander Blue. Xander going to drop it down to Kenneth. Double team comes. Kick out. Xander Blue, 3. Got it! Great setup by this River City team. Michaels is doing it all right now. Michael Self sets a screen. Victor Lynn going right at Xander Blue. Great defense that time. Xander Blue with an impressive rookie debut. Kick out to JUWAN. Another three. It rattles in. Even without Vince Hart, these Stallions shooting threes really well. Let's talk about the key additions for the Stallions this year, as well as key losses. One of the key losses, they lost Vince Hart. They also lost Louis Olson, Mo Booker. They lost 3 key players off their bench. So that's where you're going to see the biggest impact for the Stallions is off the bench. From their starting unit, they lost Jerry Johnson. That was a big time loss as well. They ended up trading him. Key additions, though, you're going to see the 2 rookies, JAKOBE MAMBA, Kevin Alexander, as well as Xander Blue, Hershey Allen breakaway slam. As you see, that's Juan Jose getting ready to lace up for the first time. Number 3 pick in this year's draft. Ready to make his Hoopstar debut. JUWAN QUINN, tough shot, doesn't go. Michaels rebound, put back, he got it.
Timeout, timeout.
And that's going to be a timeout for the Hoopstars. Guys, you like these new jerseys for River City? Courtesy of the CBO, Victor Lynn. In my opinion, these are some of my favorite new jerseys. We revamped a lot of teams. All the work was done by Victor Lynn. Juan Jose up top. Kicks it over to Michael. There's Murray Williamson into the game. That's another key addition. Trying to replace some of the losses off the bench. Dylan Webb, 3-ball goes in. A lot of threes from both teams. JAKOBE MAMBA touching an SBF court for the first time. He's going to get back to CODY CARR, another rookie that they picked up. CODY can't finish. Dylan Webb fires another one, got it. Dylan Webb is feeling himself to start this new season. Here comes CODY CARR. CARR, good move to the rim, but then gets blocked. Webb over to Juan. Juan, easy layup. The Hoopstars bench is on fire. CODY CARR not looking too good in his debut so far. And there's a strip. Here comes Juan Jose. Murray lost it. Murray up to Dylan. Dylan going right at Derek Simon. Good shot block attempt. Here comes JAKOBE MAMBA. He's out in front. JAKOBE gets inside position. Can't hit the layup. JAKOBE MAMBA is just raw talent at this point. Good build. I'm sure he's going to be a great player given some time. JAKOBE came straight out of high school right into the pros. 76 overall right now. Going to need some time to develop. And there you have it, guys. That's the end of the first quarter as we have a 4-point lead for the Hoopstars. We'll be back in a few moments. And here we go. CODY CARR swinging it over to Blue. Blue driving, gets up to the rim.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First shot goes in for Xander Blue. Xander Blue trying to drive up, loses it to Dylan Webb. And Dylan Webb's one of the biggest spark plugs in the SBF. This guy comes in off the bench consistently and changes the game. Xander driving, left-hand layup, that doesn't go. Guys, sorry about the lack of commentary. Real quick, answering some DMs from you guys, the SBF League. Remember, to all those new people, the SBF games are recorded live. This is live commentary as it's happening. I'm just as excited and shocked and surprised as you all are as this is happening. Xander Blue going right at Michael Self and puts him on the floor. Such a clean score so far. Xander Blue taking it to that another level. Will Michael Self go down as one of the biggest busts in the SBF? That's a question I have to ask myself because I got no co-commentators, but he's got the highest overall. We've got 2 players left in this league with 95 overall ratings. One of them won an MVP last year, and the other looks like a good center. Like, Michael Self is definitely a good player, but is he good enough? Is he playing well enough to look like a top player in the league? That's my question. Because based on overall, that's what he is. He is a top player in this league. Michael's thinking about the Dirk fade. It's interesting because Michaels is left-handed. The way he turns and starts his fade is a little bit more difficult to get it off than others. McDaniels hands it off to Victor Lynn. Victor Lynn driving left. Kick out, Sean Self. A lot of the starting unit back in for the Stallions. Sean goes up strong and gets it stripped. Juan Jose, Mel McDaniel still out there for the Hoopstars. JUWAN Quinn kicking it up. Kevin Alexander getting his first moments. Kevin Alexander, same story as JAKOBE MAMBA, straight out of high school this guy is. With some good work, the Stallions basically took a flyer on their potential and hoping that they're going to put in the work to get those attribute points into upgrade. JUWAN Quinn's shot goes right off the front of the rim. It's going to be interesting to see, since JAKOBE and Kevin are both so low overall, how utilized will they actually even be on these teams for a minute? Like right now you're seeing this lineup of JUWAN, Michaels, Khalil Fox, Rockwell. They're not even letting Kevin Alexander touch it. He's just up there in the corner. They're basically saying, Rook, you go get in your corner and we'll kick it out to you if we think you need it. Juan Jose, another three. That one's good. Frogger making it rain in his rookie debut. That's two. Michael's coming off some screens. He's been working on his three ball. I heard rumors that he made a promise to Stallion fans. He will shoot a three at some point this season. Michaels with the rebound. Put back. Gonna draw the foul and head to the line.
Team foul. Shooting for the away team. 2 shots.
This is the largest deficit we've had in season 6 so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first
This
half.
early
2
into the
minutes.
game at least. Juan Jose, quick three. That one's good as well. Explosive bench shooting. That's what Juan Jose is going to provide for these Hoopstars. And don't forget, he is a lockdown defender. Top 5 for Defensive Player of the Year in the NCAA last season. JAKOBE MAMBA back into the game for the Stallions. Going to be interesting to see if JUWAN QUINN will get him involved. Juan Jose locking down QUINN. And Rockwell looks to be getting frustrated. He picks up a loose ball foul that time.
For your home team.
Khalil Fox finds Mamba. First career basket for JAKOBE Mamba is a 3-ball. Bill Webb kicks it over to Victor Lynn. Victor been very quiet tonight despite their team leading. Normally, Hoopstars leading by 10 would mean Victor Lynn is shooting lights out. Instead, it is Juan Jose. 3 for 3 or 4 for 4, one of the two. He is letting his threes fly, and on defense, he is locking down. Mismatch down low. Michaels needs to take advantage of this. Goes up strong and finishes. Dylan Webb hands it off to Victor Lynn. We are nearing the end of the first half with a 10-point lead for the Hoopstars. Webb kicks it back. Victor is going to go alley-oop it to DAMIANA self. JAKOBE Mamba switched on the screen, got caught with the power forward, and tough pass for JUWAN QUINN, doesn't make it. Another chance to score. Juan, deep three. Can't get it to fall. Good look by the best shooter on the floor. Guys, that is the end of the first half. I'm going to take a quick commentary break and be back in a few moments.
personal foul. At the line for the away team. At the line for one.
All right, and I'm back to start the second half with you. Hoopstars up by 9. Sean Self with it. Sean over to Michael. Michael's got a good matchup. Victor Lynn, wide open 3. That's good. Assist for Mr. Michael Self. These Stallions playing spotty defense. So far, the defense on the interior, fantastic. The outside defense, not so much. JUWAN QUINN can't get that to go. DAMIANA muscles it down. Kick over to Victor Lynn. Victor's going to bounce it down. Michael Self's got the inside position. Dropping the hammer. We need to see Michael Self step up this season. JUWAN QUINN finds Michaels, who goes up strong and draws the foul. Kenneth playing really good in his sophomore debut.
At the line for the away team. At the line for 2.
Kenneth Michaels, former center for MSU. Played 1 year of the NCAA before declaring to go pro. And is that Michael or Sean? One of the Selfs put their man on the floor and then scored. That was Sean Self. Michael and Sean are easily mistakable. And Quinn gets a tough 3 to go. And this is what makes the Stallions offense so inconsistent, is they take tough shots like that. That JUWAN QUINN 3 really probably shouldn't have gone in. It does, because JUWAN QUINN is a fantastic player.
Defensive foul called on. First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for the home team. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
Cody CARR up top. Couple of crosses. Cody. He's been putting up a lot of shots. He's having a very poor rookie debut. So far, I've seen a lot of rookies play really good basketball. I'd say Cody CARR is the first bad debut that I've seen. Great pass from Sean to Michael. Michael, though, instead of putting it up on the mismatch, kicks it out to DAMIANA. Bad decision from Michael Self. Victor Lynn, 3. That's money. Every day of the week, Victor Lynn will sink that one. Wide open, 3 ball falls. CARR inside pass to Derek Simon. Derek, a couple of crosses. He kicks back to Cody, who gets it over to Xander Blue. Murray Williamson quiet in his Stallions debut. Remember, Murray Williamson was originally drafted by the River City Stallions with the #1 overall pick about 4 seasons ago. Hershey Allen takes a tough shot. It's going to bounce right out of bounds. Rockwell tips it out.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Murray Williamson with the board. Juan Jose checking back in. Unlike Cody CARR, Juan has a terrific debut starting up. If you watch him defensively, he is not allowed to score. As, like, right there, just absolutely locked down Cody CARR.
The assist. Away team.
Guard it.
Murray inbounds over to Derek Simon. Murray back to Kevin Alexander. Finally getting his touches. Alexander, good inside pass to Cody CARR. Kevin Alexander's first assist of his young career. Hershey kick out to Murray. Murray over to Cody. Cody tries to pass it to Derek Simon and bounces it right off his face. Talk about SBF bloopers. Dylan Webb stepping into a 3-ball. Lets it fly. That's good. And these Hoopstars are taking care of business in their debut. New season, same old Hoopstars looking to dominate the league.
2 minutes remaining.
But
in the
can
third.
they
2 minutes.
finally win it all?
Home team foul. First personal foul. Third team foul.
JAKOBE
Substitution
MAMBA
for
checking
the
into the
away
game
team.
for the Stallions, wearing the number 2. Cody CARR to Xander. Xander back to Murray, who misses an open 3 opportunity. Juan Jose gets the inside position and he scores again. It is a shame that this man is coming off the bench right now because Juan Jose is looking good.
Away team.
Timeout. Guard it.
A minute to go in the third quarter. And honestly, this game looks all but over. The River City Stallions stagnant on offense in their debut, and their defense just kept allowing bucket after
Checking in
bucket.
for the away team.
Mamba back to Quinn. Pass down low to Xander. Blue puts it up, and that's no good. A lot of bad shot selection tonight. Here comes Juan, guarded by Michaels. First time we've seen this matchup. Michaels' self, good spin move to get the inside score. Kenneth Michaels wants to bring the ball up. Love to see it. Hold my beer. I'm doing it all. JAKOBE MAMBA left wide open, all alone, got the 3 to fall. 24-point lead now for the Hoopstars. Juan Jose coming off a couple of screens. He's open. Dylan Webb waits a while, then gets it to him. Doesn't matter. 3 is still there. That's how open Juan Jose was. Allowed to sit and wait for a couple seconds before catching the ball, then still made a wide open 3.
Assisted.
And this is going to be the end of the quarter. Last shot for Dylan Webb. Up and no good, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes after the third quarter break. Big lead for the Hoopstars. Here we go, starting the fourth quarter. Hoopstars leading by so much. They've got some reserves in there. Calvin Reed checking in. Off-season signing for the Hoopstars. And tough shot there from Khalil Fox goes in. DAMIANA Self, Donovan Mason. And Calvin Reed are the three actual players left in this game. Hoopstars up by so much that they have a couple other players in there as well. Not anymore. Starters are coming back. Stallions scored one bucket and they're like, nope, that's too much. JAKOBE MAMBA, good inside score. Look at that. Like I was talking about earlier, just raw potential coming from JAKOBE MAMBA. Victor Lynn trying to test that defense. Doesn't get it. Kicks it out. Dylan Webb, who sinks another three. Dylan Webb's three shooting has been fantastic. The weird thing about Dylan Webb is, as a bench player, fantastic. Probably best bench player in the league. Steps into the starting lineup for even a second. It's like he forgets to play basketball. Everything about this man's playing changes. Backdoor cut to JUWAN QUINN. Pumps a couple times. Little fader. Can't get it. Michael's rebound. Wants it back. Got it. Sean Self kicks it over to Dylan Webb. Dylan over to Sean. Sean driving right at JUWAN. Lays it up and in. JUWAN QUINN crosses Sean Self out of the gym. Time to purchase ankle bracers, Mr. Self, because that was embarrassing. I mean, it's hard to be embarrassed, though, when you're currently leading your team to a 27-point lead. Fox driving inside, kick back, JUWAN QUINN. Three balls good. Victor Lynn about the free throw line. He's going to spin. He's going to lay it up. That's no good. Little backstory on Victor Lynn, former #1 overall pick, MVP during his one NCAA college season, NCAA Season 1. Didn't lead his team very far into the tourney, and that's where Stingrays, Victor Lynn, the person, has two players in this league. Victor Lynn, Vern Beard. Vern Beard didn't achieve anything in college, but led her team to the NCAA finals. Victor Lynn, on the other hand, achieved every single award, but had an early final, had an early playoff exit. So it's just interesting how you can have two different players with two completely different stories, both succeeding. Lynn now a starter for one of the best teams in the league, the Southeast Hoopstars, whereas Vern Beard is also a starter on a young rebuilding team in the Bullfrogs. Lynn takes the DAMIANA screen, lays it up and in. Murray Williamson coming off the screens. He wants it. Step back jumper. He's 6'11", making Sean Self look small, and Sean's 6'8". DAMIANA driving to the rim. He misses the left-hand layup. Second shot, though. That's up, and that's good. 5 seconds left on the clock. JUWAN QUINN with a fader, and Kenneth Michaels again saves the possession. The Stallions are playing good basketball here in the fourth to keep it at least a respectable game. Defensively, though, the Stallions are going to need a change because they are allowing far too many points. I mean, Stallion fans, don't get too disheartened. Remember, these Hoopstars are one of the league's best teams. And Murray with a foul inside. That type of defense doesn't help.
At the line for your home team. At the line for one.
Really, it was a bad debut for CODY CARR. Good debut for JAKOBE MAMBA. Great debut for Xander Blue. Out of the Stallion rookies. That's my good, bad, and great. For the Hoopstars, Juan Jose had a fantastic debut. Everybody else looked like they always do. Guys, remember, right after the game, you'll be getting the box scores of your players. You'll get to see your players' stats. Sean Self, beautiful move on the inside. And you really see that. Like, that's just astonishing. The Hoopstars are shooting 76% in the second half. They are not being forced into bad shots at all.
At the line for three.
And Murray sinks them all. Calvin Reed back into the game. Looks like the Hoopstars are putting in all those reserves again. Gives DAMIANA a chance to go up strong with it. Guys, at the end of blowouts, it gets a little fishy. Sometimes players that aren't supposed to be on your team will check in because I do not control the rotations. Michael's trying to go up strong with it. That's not going to fall. Guys, make sure to follow the SBF on Twitter. Get your Twitter points. Monthly and initial. If you guys got any questions on how to upgrade your players, feel free to DM me at any point. All you got to do is show up and comment on a video. Within 24 hours of its premiere, and you get 15 of them. 15 points. We release content like crazy during the week. You get 2 to 3 YouTube games per day. So no excuse not to have lots of points under your belt. The most competitive SBF players will wind up in the thousands.
Shot clock violation. Home team ball.
I am excited to get Season 6 underway. I'm hoping you guys are as well. And that is going to be the end of this game. Congratulations to the Hoopstars on a early season victory over last year's Western Conference champion, River City Stallions. Let's check out that box score for you guys. DAMIANA, a quiet 18 points, didn't realize it. Wow. 18, 8, and 5. Great game from DAMIANA. Dylan Webb, great game off the bench. More points than he had minutes. That's fantastic. Juan Jose, 15 points. 3 of 4 from 3. Sean, great game as a point guard. Victor Lynn, very quiet in her debut this season. Michael Self, just solid numbers. Then you're looking at Stallions, JUWAN QUINN. I mean, he scored 19 points, but that's off 7 of 16. Michaels with those 4 blocks. JAKOBE MAMBA, efficient first game scoring for him. Xander Blue, good first game in my opinion. CODY CARR, 1 of 6, terrible outing. Kevin Alexander, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 missed shot. All right, guys, that's the end of the game. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.